my friends, welcome back to part 3 of the Yorick mid tutorial series called The Most Satisfying Way to Play Yorick. Or should I say the most satisfying way to farm, because this guide will not involve me, because I've talked, in last guides I talked about theory, I talked about, when you're behind you can do this, when you're ahead you can do this, when it's 50-50 you do this. No, all of that is true, but I still think that it's true. It's just that you can very easily abstract all of that away and simply focus on farming, okay? Because yes, there's matchup differences. There's Viktor, who is he? What is he doing? Why is he pushing these buttons? When does his button go on a cooldown? All of that will help you, but that's not a part of this guide, because that type of knowledge is something that, every player just racks up over the played hours, So I don't think it would even matter if I started telling you, this he's gonna have a cooldown there, and this, at this moment, and that. All of that can be easily ignored by you just farming. Now, first step in farming is very simple. You get the tiamat, okay? Once you get the tiamat, then your gameplay changes, because before you get the tiamat, is there somebody? Before you get the tiamat, what happens is you have to kind of lane against them. You have to know exactly what I talked about. You have to know, he has these abilities over here, he has these abilities later, he has this and that, escape it up, but you want to ignore all of that. You can see how he does a little bit of damage here, but also one little tidbit. Even if I'm completely and absolutely ignoring what he's doing, and meanwhile he's just poking me, right? He's like doing the best time of his life. If you have these items, if you have if you have these not items but runes, excuse me, you can withstand so much poke that you really can have that luxury. That beautiful, you really have that beautiful, let's just say, let's just call it the luxury of ignoring what he's doing, because mages, they just simply will not poke through the second wind and Doran's shield. Okay, by the way, there's Doran as a player, and I wonder, need to collect these, if they give them to me, if life gives you lemons, if life gives you lemons, do you farm them? Could I have killed her? Do you think I could have done it? Now, so right now I don't have Tiamat, bad, but I have to go back. And the beautiful thing is that Hydra has 3 long swords, which is what you want to get. I don't recommend getting anything else. I think that I've done a lot in the past, but I think that just getting the 3 long swords is the best. Now, before I have the Tiamat, of course, I said that your gameplay is kind of like laning phase, where you just, you step forward, he steps back. It's like tango, right? I haven't danced tango, but I hear that it's it takes 2. Something like that. And of course, just very quickly, there's a big art in hitting your E, there's a big art in that, but I went over it in my last video, so I'm not going to really focus too much on it. But even if whoopsie daisies, Viktor almost, thank you very much. As you can see, very easy. Ignore everything, hit your E, press the button, it's over. Very good. Now, let's look at. So we are pretty much ahead, and the reason why I uploaded games when I promised people I'm going to make a guide, from my perspective, I just wanted people to see that, hey, not all games are going to be like this. Giga easy, not doing anything. Viktor dead, right? Viktor dead. What's his name? Tour Deceiver. I don't know what that means. Tour Deceiver? Is he deceiving people who are on a tour or something? I don't know. The reason why I uploaded the horrific games is because I personally kind of like, I wanted you to have a realistic view of what's going to happen, because if you look at my gameplay right now and you think, wow, look at this, 2-0, didn't even pay attention to the lane, and you might think, wow, I'm logging in. I'm logging in. Now, I can neither confirm nor deny that you will have the same experience, okay? Because every time people make a guide on the internet, I think that's the horrific thing that happens with people. They look at it, they think, oh, wow, no, ghouls, please touch the tower, guys. Viktor was getting, spinning there for a loop over, he was took for a spin. He was taken for a spin, right? That's the correct expression. And you will have the experience, a very different experience, For example, you get ganked level 2, right? Boom. The whole game is different. The whole game is like, bam, it's over, right? So I wanted you to see that, hey, this is not, your experience may differ. In short, your experience may differ. That's the thing that advertisers put on their products, right? Viktor? Okay. Rules? Well, I appreciate you, Nautilus. I appreciate you anyway. Even if you missed it big time. Okay, so where do I go? Go here or here? From both sides. Problems from both sides. Damn. Okay. Now, when you have Tiamat, let me just tell you one thing. You just push the lane as fast as you can. That's it. The first part of the lane is you lane a little bit. You take the poke. You take the poke from the mage, and then you jump on them. Hit your E jump on them. If not, just continue taking the poke from mage, exactly as it happened in the beginning of this match. And next, yeah, you just go for, oh, actually, could have maybe finished my boots. It is what it is. It's, it's your oats. You can use your oats the way you want. And by oats, of course, I mean this little, what is it? It's called gold, but it never explicitly says gold, right? Huh, interesting. Or does it? Or does it? Why am I even investigating this? This is... I guess I thought for a second that, hey, what if League of Legends never explicitly calls it gold, so it's whatever. Maybe it's just some shiny round things. Oh no. Oh no, Graves, don't do that. Don't do that, Mr. Graves. So yeah, now it becomes about you pushing the lane as fast as you can and going someplace else, because Yorick's got places to be, things to see, places to be. And okay, for example, this Nafiri, that's a big thing to see, right? Places to see. Ooh. Hey, is he low? Oh no, he's low enough so he can't threaten her. Come on, my boy, be more, have more health. I'm gonna go back to lane. This was lucky for me, a cannon wave, which is the most beautiful thing. You push before a cannon wave, and then you roam around, and then you can, you can do some stuff. You can catch Nafiri off guard, for example. She was pretty much off guard. She was off duty. Those UK guys that are standing in front of gates. She basically was caught without the hat. I saw this little image once that it turns out that under the hat there's actually a huge, insanely big forehead, or back head, or what's it called when the backside of the top backside of the head. So she was basically caught with that. I am looking at the map. The beautiful thing about this is once you get the Tiamat, actually no, I should say once you finish it into the Hydra, then you push the lane as fast as you can and move around, and you basically play against the map. The beauty of the reason I call this the most satisfying way to play Yorick is because you can ignore who is mid totally. It doesn't matter. You have so much sustain that you can... Oh, can I get this actually? Viktor. I don't want to int. I don't want to int this. I could have done it, but let's be patient, okay? Because if I int, that 4-0 turns into 4-1, which is basically you lost all your lead, right? One of the things I really like to do is I like to get Titanic Hydra, and then I like to immediately get this, which means that when I TP, it's going to immediately go on a cooldown, and you're balling, right? You're balling. No, meaning that it's gonna go on cooldown, but it's gonna be on a reduced cooldown, right? And you're gonna be balling. And I'm balling right now. You know, it's 250 instead of whatever it was. 360? I don't even know. Been playing this game for a while. I don't even know the cooldown of the okay. Oh my boy, the tower gone. My boy. I'm sorry, Viktor. So this is it. Now I'm gonna look around the map. What can I do? Can I take this? This looks like you know, looks like Scion is kind of he needs that be taken off his hands ASAP because it seems like he can't handle it, you know. The unfortunate thing is that I think he took out the wave or something. How much is it? Yeah, he did take out the wave. Ooh, Scion, well done. Okay, he stopped me. It's fine. It's fine. But this is the whole gameplay. You know, I pushed the wave. Whoopsie daisies. I need to use Ignite just in case. Just in case he turns out he has huge damage or something. Because, you know, if you're not sure, do it. Right? If you're not sure, do it. So Scion, I believe he proxied or something? I don't know. And this is the real... This is why I call this the most satisfying way to play Yorick. Because you take out the wave... And, you know, sometimes you take out the Viktor too. You know, who knows? Tour Deceiver. Sometimes he's trying to deceive you while you're on a tour. Whatever that means, actually. And it turns out that you can actually take his tower. And there's a cookie jar, you know, which is the raptor's nest. Of course, you want to take the cookie jar as far as often as you can. Basically, again... I'm going to be talking in this quote-unquote tutorial all the time, but basically it's the same thing again and again. You push and you find the lowest hanging fruit. Sometimes it's Viktor himself. Sometimes it's going to this lane. Sometimes it's taking the cookie jar. Sometimes it's helping this guy, you know. Yeah, let's go here. Let's look at this. Let's help this guy. Actually, no. Which is more lower hanging? Nafiri or taking this tower? Which is lower hanging? And about the items, next item, who knows what to get? You know, you could even get redemption for all I care, because Yorick is full build with these two items. His pushing is at like 90% of his capacity, of the whole capacity of whatever it's gonna be. You know, that's why I don't even know. You can. There's a lot of things you can get. This time I'll get the Deadman's Plate. I don't know if it's the best one. Who cares? Because you're at full build at 2 items. I know. I've talked a lot about, you know, you can get this item, you can get this item, you can do that, you can do that. Skip it up. And there is a lot. And I do still think that there's math to it. And if you're a math genius or, you know, statistical genius, you're using all those websites that tell you what to build, I do believe that they are correct. I'm just saying that after this first item... Oh, Viktor, getting caught. Okay. I don't actually know. Yeah, he is the lowest hanging fruit, honestly. He is indeed very low hanging over there, you know. Old man level, balls level, low hanging, you know. I'm sorry I said that, but it's just what I thought of when I said low hanging fruit. I probably will stop using that saying, that word, even though it makes sense when you're talking about how to, you know, how to do this, how to do that. Ooh, okay, what you doing, Nafiri? By the way, I bought an item that is not against Viktor. And Viktor is so far behind that I got away with it. Ooh, what is this? Okay. Well, let me outplay these guys just real quick. I'm sorry, guys. The thing is, I do have Last Stand. And if you think about it, Last Stand is like... Okay. I'm sorry, guys, you know, I'm just here balling. I'm just here balling, you know. There's too much health on me. okay? And I do believe that Crimson Lucidity are the best boots for Yorick. Now, do I get this guy? Okay, I'll get this guy. And please believe me. I'm not joking when I say that the next item after Titanic Hydra is something that you can easily experiment with. I have no idea which is the best item because the drafts are infinitely different. They are infinitely, you know, this and that. So you don't want to... You really don't want to kind of lock in an item after the second one. You do want to lock in on this item, right? Because let me just give you a quick thought, an explanation of why you want to lock into that one. Because it gives you, it makes your... I know that Yorick pushes already pretty fast, but it just gives you that edge in pushing. For example, right now, I don't have Maiden. She died. I don't even remember when, you know, bad husband. But she's not here. So I wouldn't have been able to push it like this. Oh no, I actually miss one CS. Child, do it. Almost. I wouldn't have been able to do it without the Hydra, and that's a big problem, honestly. I'm not gonna catch them, actually. Should have waited for him to... Actually, very careful with this. They all of 5 could be here, so this isn't really a low-hanging fruit. This is like top-notch fruit, you know. It's really... It's jammed in there. It's jammed in there at the top of that tree. You know, it's one of those cherries that those birds pick. In Latvia, we have these black birds which just eat up those cherries, and you know, farmers, gardeners more like in Latvia, they are, you know, big afraid of them, and we do not like them. We do not like them. Okay, enough of that. Let's just... Where's the lowest hanging fruit? Where is it? Where is it? Is it Nafiri? Is it the cookie jar? I'm gonna say it's the cookie jar actually right now. It looks like... Okay, Viktor has been drawn back. I think here. I think this is the low-hanging fruit here. Let's do this, right? Enemy has been slain. So who survives? Does Tristana survive? She actually does not. Viktor used his TP. Well done, my boy. Well done, Viktor. This is what we want to see as TP, you know? I think I can even catch Viktor because he is so out there, you know? He's so out there. Will I int this? Oh, it looks like I'm inting it. It looks like I'm inting it. What happened there? Is it a bug? I have 1 after that 8 right now. I believe Scion has 1k. What was that? My screen just, you know, I just opened my eyes and I was in base. What is that? Whew. Well, I guess I'll just ignore it, you know. No games can be perfect. Sometimes games have bugs and stuff. So it's all good. Now, what else is there to say? Just look around the map again. I'm gonna hammer this point. You push the lane and you watch where's the lowest hanging fruit, okay? Where is it? Where is it? You know, is this the tower? Okay, in this case, it's the tower. And the thing that's interesting about this, let me say something about streams. Sometimes you can really overthink. You can think, oh, you know, what could I do? Oh, there's a play here. Oh, maybe I go there. No, just go farm. And what happens in streams, very often I am not focused. And I will be talking about all kinds of stuff, you know, meditation, Adyashanti's teachings about meditation. I could be talking about Apex Twins rhubarb and stuff. It's all good, I like it, you know. And I've noticed that sometimes I perform better farm-wise when I do that, because I've been playing Yorick for a while, and I just look at the map, I talk about something, I look at the map, and I think that instinctively, when I'm not focused on making any kind of unique things, I instinctively just take the lowest hanging fruit. And for example, this guy, right? I just came here, took him. I'm going away. That's it. You know, push the lane, went there, took him. It's all good, right? Ooh, Viktor. So that's it. The reason I say it is because I believe that it speaks to how important it is to do this thing where you push the lane and you roam around the map, and then you play against the map, right? That's why I mention it right now. That's why I mention it right now. And the interesting, unique thing about this is that the lowest hanging fruit could be anything. It could be a enemy player caught out of a team fight, you know, and you just go up on them and collect them. That's it. Maybe that happens. You know, maybe you, you know, maybe you find a team fight that is almost over, and then you just go there from the other side. You know, what if that's the lowest hanging fruit? Let's see. Like this guy, for example. Maybe this guy as well. Maybe this one as well. It's actually kind of perfect, given what I said about finding the lowest hanging fruit, right? And now, the big low hanging fruit actually looks like might be the Nexus, you know? Right now it looks like it might be the Nexus. Okay, let's get this. Is it the Nexus though? Is it the Nexus? Okay. Not sure. Might have to go. I can't believe. Why is it not working? I gotta be careful here. Wasn't perfectly executed. It is fine. It is completely fine, right? The Fury is gonna catch me here. Yeah, there she is. There she goes. Okay. What's going on here? The question is, should I TP there or not? I think I don't have enough time to do that. He's chat restricted. Tour deceiver. Or tour receiver. So now, in my opinion, in my humble opinion, the lowest hanging fruit is first of all Otacon, then it's Baron, and then it's the Nexus, right? Then it's the Nexus. Very simply. I could maybe release Maiden top and then take the Baron, but I'm not sure. Let's get to it, boys. You know, sometimes it happens like this. Sometimes your teammates just... they decide not to do it. They decide to do a little bit of that extra prolonging of the game. Okay. Mr. Viktor. You know, sometimes your teammates prolong the game, but sometimes they help you win it. They took me for a spin here for a second, you know. They made me have a heart attack, like, oh, are we gonna throw it? We could throw it, you know. I haven't done baseball ever, but what if we can throw it? I didn't buy Force of Nature. I actually wanted to buy the good old Hull Breaker, but I believe I didn't have enough for it, right? Yeah, I don't have enough for it. Next time, you know, if we don't finish it now, next time. If we do finish it now, well, thanks for watching this, because we just have to get this Viktor, then we have to get this Tristana, and then it's over. And then it's over. Actually, no, we have to probably wait another couple of minutes. Probably have to wait another couple of minutes. Get the Hex Stack Drake, right? Now, there's nothing much to say about this anymore, because now it's only about getting the Drake and pushing from all of the sides, right? And that's it. There's not too many strats there. If anyone gets caught, either it's me, my teammates, you know, whoever, maybe we can prolong the game more. But if not, then it's only about getting the Drake and getting the inhibitors, and that's it. Fortunately, they don't have any scaling champions too much, you know. Maybe Scion is a little bit, but other than that, it's all good. Let's see what he's doing here. Let's see what this guy is doing here. Let's see what Tristana is doing there. Because I want to know if they are actually... Okay, she's chasing. It's fine. It's all good. I didn't even mean to go in there, you know. Guys, I still have a tower here at minute 30, so... What are you doing, guys? I'm gonna try to, you know, stop their backs. Oh. Yeah. I could stop this Scion's back, right? I could stop this Scion's back. I could stop this Nami's back. Can't I? I'm sorry, Nami. There we go. I think the minions are gonna finish her off. So yeah, thanks for watching this. This was, again, I believe this to be the most satisfying way to play Yorick. And it's mid. You should play Yorick mid. Thanks for watching this, and I'll see you next time.